fundamental for us to acknowledge where we are and whose land we are part of. And in that case, it's to note that we are on unceded Coast Salish territory. And to open our event, it's a tremendous honor to have with us Teresa Neal, an Aboriginal elder, who will welcome us. Teresa is a member of the Kwapyuto First Nation from Port Rupert. Her mother, Ellen Neal, was a political activist in Vancouver going back to the 1940s and 50s, so there is a long tradition of engagement with activism and change in Teresa's family. Ellen was also a traditional totem carver from a family of master carvers. Her work included the large Kakasolos pole in Stanley Park, a totem land pole for Queen Elizabeth, and many carvings, including there in the art collection of Vincent, and her totem work is included in the art collection of Vincent Price. Teresa is currently working with post-secondary institutions as an Aboriginal elder. She enjoys this work as part of a 30-year career of work with Aboriginal students. Teresa was given her real name in the first traditional potlatch held in Vancouver in 1954. Prior to that, the government had banned the potlatch ceremony. The potlatch was hosted by her uncle, Mungo Martin, in his newly created Thunderbird Park in Victoria, BC. So it is truly an honor for us. Thank you, Tyler. It is an honor for us to welcome Teresa to begin our event.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to see you here, and I'm just wondering how many of you actually had to swim here. I just came from Chilliwack this morning, and it was a lovely drive, and I really always enjoy that time to be able to just reflect on what my day will be like. I was so excited to be invited to this gathering. As it was mentioned earlier, my mother was very involved as a political activist back in the 1940s. And believe me, people are still talking about some of the work that she did then today. So at times I think it's very difficult to be in such a tall shadow, but I'm also very, very proud. And I'm very, very happy to be here with you today. I would just like to say welcome to you all, and also to mention that this is Coast Salish territory, but the traditional First Nations people who lived here were the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh, or what Indian Affairs might call the Burrard Band. Most First Nations people are not bands, they're people. And so it is my greatest honor to be here with you today, and I'd like to say a very, very short prayer, and I'd like to sing a song for you. And the song that I will be singing, I got from my elder, Skempish, who is the grizzly bear grandmother. And the song is the Wolf Song. And I've chosen this song to share with you this morning because the wolf is the messenger. And the messenger moves throughout all the different worlds and to take the message for people to hear. You probably notice I'm going to step back a bit from the mic to sing because oftentimes I don't feel that it is actually me that's singing. It's my spirits, my spirit guides that come with me, and they really want this song to touch the closest and the highest mountain peaks around Vancouver. So yes, I would probably just step back a little bit from here when I sing. And of course, when Aboriginal people do say all my relations, they don't mean all their cousins and uncles. They mean all of the other worlds that we share. The mineral world, the spirit world, the water world, the world of the two-leggeds, that would be us. The world of the four-leggeds, all of our four-legged friends, and the one-leggeds, which I just learned so much about on a trip to Finland this summer. And the one-leggeds are the trees, which we're so blessed. We're so blessed to be in this place. And so, again, I would just like to say, great Creator, Almighty Kuntusum, please smile down upon us today as we open our hearts to hear this very important message, and that people leave this gathering and, like the messenger, they take these messages back to everywhere where they originated from. This is a very important process you're all involved in today, and I would have liked to have seen hundreds of people here, but in reality, we can touch hundreds of people if each of you take this message and take it back, to your origins. So again, I'm so proud and so happy to be here, and I'd like to offer you this wolf song, this messenger song, to move you on your way today and to just get you started in a good way. The one last comment I'd like to make before my song is that within our language, the Kwakwala language from northern Vancouver Island, we have a process that is used in our potlatch, and it's used to make things right. So we know when a wrong has been done, and we work very, very hard to make that right. And I honestly believe that in your hearts, the majority of you are here today because you'd like to see some of the wrongs that are happening within our society, and especially within our media, that you'd like to make them right. And my prayer is that you have the energy and the strength to do that. Thank you very much. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo, ya, yo, yo, oh, oh. Hey, yo, ya, yo, I, ho. Hey, yo, ya, yo, Have a wonderful day, people.